My name is Lacey Gosh, and I am the Assistant Superintendent of Technology at the Judson Independent School District. Our school district is located on the outskirts and surrounding area of San Antonio in a town of Live Oak, and we encompass a fairly large geographical area which actually incorporates about 6 municipalities across the San Antonio eastern side of the city. And I initially began my work with Barracuda and started my relationship with them right after I started my work at Judson ISD. I had been at Judson for about 20 days when our system was hit with a massive ransomware attack. And the ramifications of that quickly ramped up to being a full infection of all devices, all machines in the district. In fact, we pulled everything offline and began a rebuilding process. We reached out as a team and reached out to Barracuda to try to assist us. We had used some of their spam filtering products in the past and essentially had a very dilapidated and old network that really needed some advanced updating. So when we reached out to our sales rep, he was absolutely excited to actually hear from someone from the district. He had been really working, trying to get in and really working, trying to get the district some support that it needed in the event of this kind of attack. Being that I had only been in the system for about 20 days, I was like, any help you have would be greatly appreciated. So we started working with Barracuda, and they really came to our aid. In fact, we had just recently renewed that old spam filter, unbeknownst to me as the incoming assistant superintendent. So some of those things were already in motion as I came into the system. And so in working with Barracuda, the customer service that they provided in that time was amazing. We had to move everything. So at the time, our email systems were completely on-premise, and we were using an old Exchange server with the spam filter as pretty much the only security that we had, aside from my systems folks that were literally watching day to day and looking through files in order to try to work through the process. And so through all of that, Barracuda truly helped us in terms of providing us with all the email security protection that we needed. So we went in and reloaded, moved everything to the cloud, started up with Office 365, brought in the email protection, the impersonation protection, and that really kind of started our relationship. So within 30 days of the attack, one of our primary partners was truly Barracuda. And I know in the last year and a half, one of the things that we discovered as a district is that there are other folks that need to hear the story of how you begin the process of cleaning up after a ransomware attack. Most people don't want to talk about that. And so through the course of the last year, we have spent, myself and my executive director, Matthew Fields, has spent the last year going around to different conferences and really talking about the things that you need to know in order to begin that process. And one of the companies that we consistently discuss is Barracuda, because without them, we would not have been able to move forward as quickly as we did, because they were there from day one.